Oh, I prefer days, yeah, instead of shifts. I mean, like I said, shifts, it messes all your social life up. I can't come to this meet unless I'm on holiday. So I used to like working days, you go to bed about 11 o'clock
Yeah.
so you can attend stuff in the evenings instead of going to bed at bloody 8 o'clock to get up at half past 4.
Don't remind me. I had to get up at 10:05, but I had a light in. 10:05, the alarm went off.
I'm just testing this new camera. I've switched it on. I got that from Morrison's, £21. It was £30 knocked down to 21. So I'm just going to test it. There's a button. Lit up.
Anyway, that's that job. Have fun anyway.
Right, I'm just on my way to B&Q. I hope it's open.
I'll quickly. All the excitement. And hope you had a good New Year.
Thank you very much. See you. Right, we're off. It's flashing. Yeah, funny isn't it how bikes attract people. There was another bloke here for 10 minutes walking his dogs and then how chap appeared. Yeah, so like I said, I'm just letting this run. All it'll get in the frame is me, but I just want to see what the vibration will be like. Although, sat on Wallace, it's not going to be very stable, because he's sat on foam and there's foam under that. Where can I put it? Like I said, it's meant to be a rear view, isn't it? Cobbles that'd be nice and stable, wouldn't it? B&Q still open. Yeah, and the reason I put my big jacket on is to put the flashband roll underneath the jacket. It's fairly stable. The bloke with his dogs, he was a scouser, and he said, "You're not the highway patrol, are you?" Because I'm wearing my white commuting helmet and this big jacket. I don't know, but that's one reason why I like to wear this get-up. People tend to behave in cars. To think I'm a copper. So B&Q. Because I went out Christmas Eve, I thought why not go out New Year's Eve. I don't think I'll be going to the pub. Maybe just nip out for one like I did last week. When I did that while I was waiting for a curry. I don't think I'll be having another curry. Not when I'm back at work on Tuesday. I wasn't affected though. We're having a touch of IBS normally. If I have a curry the day after, I'm sat on a bloody toilet for a while with 1 or 2 return visits. But yeah, I bought some cheap what's it called, loperamide tablets. It's the equivalent of Imodium, although a cheap generic version. 79p for 6. And I just finished my curry, so I popped 2 of them capsules and my guts were alright the day after. I didn't go for 2.5 days and in that time I think I absorbed all the nastiness back into my system. Actually, maybe that's not a good idea. because the prawns tasted a bit ripe. I thought that plastic tape had pinged off, but it's just hard to see. It seems fairly stable. I do have a little clamp, you know, with a proper little screw on, and I could always, because there'd be wind noise, I could always put it in the waterproof plastic case, you know, and use all the proper fixings and fittings. To be honest, it's not really vital. I mean, why would you want to film behind in case someone rear-ends you? Although, that's happened to me 3 times. I think it's the most common thing they do on when you're on a bike, run into the back. And that's another reason I wear these big high-vis. So like I said, when we get to B&Q, I'll knock it off, put it in my pocket. Study the results when I get home. Because I'm pleased to say the new SanDisk card and adapter work. Whereas the other one I had, a cheap nasty adapter, must be loose inside. And it didn't work, so I binned it. And my SanDisk one just goes in a slot on my laptop and uploads no trouble at all. Although I've not done a 4K one yet, someone said you need a special card. This will probably be a bit pricey to actually do 4K, but as my laptop won't actually play back 4K, it struggles with even 720 HD. Play smooth on 480. And even that newish laptop I got, when I thought my first old laptop was going tits up, kept overheating. And the chap in my local computer shop, who I've known since school days, Peter Thompson, I said, oh no, why not get another one? I've got a nice second-hand compact here for 150 quid. So I splashed out a year ago. I had a bit of money because I made some money selling some of my collectibles. So I'll go on then. And then online it suggested a reason why it was all overheating my old laptop. Fluff in the bloody vent, you know, the little fan. So I took the back off, got some tweezers out, and sure enough, a little block of felt, a mixture of cat fur and fluff and dust. So I pulled all the block of fluff out, blew it, put it all back together, and it's worked fine ever since. That's why I've got 2 laptops. So much for Peter. I think I suspect he knew exactly what the problem was. He just wanted to sell me a laptop because his business isn't doing so good. If it don't start raining. Not before I got me a tape on anyway. I'm going to do it when I get home. Stick my tape on. And if it eliminates the rainwater getting in, all that soil will then dry up. I was going to dig it all out this year, but I thought, you know, if I leave it till next spring, I can get some planters, and instead of dumping the soil, it's like the Great Escape, I was going to dump it bit by bit in the bins. But no, I could get some planters and compact it down in the planters and then plant some little plants in it, you know. And my mum's got dozens of planters. I'll give her some garden soil. What am I waffling on about? I just talk incessantly about drivel. I think that's what you do though, isn't it, on a vlog. Because I'm exhaust on this Honda Civic. There's a big lad at work, same height as me. He's been taking lessons in a Peugeot. It's either 208 or a 308, and he said, oh, he's 6'7", same as me, more or less the same weight. And he said, yeah, I fit in no problem. So are you sure? Is it a 4x4? No, it's a little hatchback. So I said, I'll have a look, but I haven't done yet. Should I sell me Hornet and get a car and take me driving test, take a few lessons? He was a complete novice, but someone said, oh, if you've had a bite, you're halfway there already. And if I get an automatic, I don't want to be faffing around trying to press a bloody clutch pedal. With my size 15 boots, I'll be pressing 2 pedals at once. It's going to piss down, isn't it? Paid the council tax yesterday. Got 10 quid left. The flashband should cost 10 quid. So that's what I mean. Last year I had that spare money with selling stuff. I tried to sell my Beatles stuff on eBay in October and November, but it flopped. I sold a bit, but not enough to make any serious money off it. Even the programme from when the Beatles played Blackburn didn't sell. And that's an original 1963 thing. Original stuff normally sells. And it's valued at 200 quid. So I tried to sell it at 100, dropped it to 80, dropped it to 60, even though I paid 70 for it in 1987 or 88. I thought, I'm not bloody giving it away. There was one watcher. You can shut off. My mate Kevin, the Beatles dealer at this record shop, said no, it's waste of time eBay, people want stuff for nothing. Although when you look, some stuff goes for a bloody fortune. You know, some of the rubbish it sells. For crazy money. Well, I flashed you to go, Albert, and you didn't, so tough titty. Oh, it is raining. Marvellous. I don't want my new camera to get wet, so I think I'll pull over and stop if it gets any worse. As I keep saying, it's only a test. I'll just use it in the summer months. As we're talking. I'm checking my mirrors, and meanwhile this chap had stopped. Quite rightly, giving way to the right. My fault. Good job my brakes are nice and clean now. It's amazing how a good wash frees everything up. I've got it almost gleaming again. So salt soon washes off with hot soapy water. I'll give it a proper clean in the springtime. Solvol Autosol and a few of them green spongy things on the alloy, and that black wax on all the black bits. I tried shoe polish last year, it didn't quite work. I even did a video, so I think I've discovered a way of getting black things black again. Shoe polish, but it's just too thin. When it dried out, the bloody salt reappeared. Whereas a thick black wax covered it up, no problem. Are you still listening? That camera's still going. It'll just be a big green shape, my high-vis. I don't think it'll get my helmet in, or will it? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? I wonder if I should call at the pet shop and get some flea stuff. Just hoovered up, scruffy the strays, fluff off the bloody carpet, and probably a lot of fleas. It doesn't seem to work though. I get 4 fleas and then Someone said Bombasins is crap, so I got some more expensive stuff. And poor Ginger's still scratching like hell. He's got scabs all over his neck. He's scratching. Although someone said they can get allergic to the flea bites. You know, it's not necessarily the fleas biting. They get allergic to the actual bites and scratch. Poor cat. You're going wrong. Oh yeah, going that way, good. Oh. Can't you wait with you taxi drivers? I told a bloke at work about those burgers I have. I had some on, I had one on Friday when we finished work. And he said Frankie and Benny's are the best burgers. I have to try it sometime. Because it's a Marston's, he had some beer on called O Rogers, 7.4%. And it was quite tasty, a dark ruby beer. No, normally strong beer is like that, 7.4. It's like them strong ciders, you just taste a bit odd. Like you're drinking dodgy sherry. But yeah, 7.4%. I had a pint while I waited for my burger, a pint with my burger, then a pint after, so 3 pints of that. £3.60. The burger was £7.95. Big burger with pulled pork on the top of it and chips. I mean, you get them for half price from a takeaway, but in a pub you've got staff to pay for, so that's why it was quite an expensive burger, but it did taste delicious. Mum just brought me food for tonight. I've made you some sprouts and chicken. Oh, I said you shouldn't have bothered. No, I know you, you'll eat nothing. The roads here are worried. Worried. Weird, I meant. I thought that right turn was to go to Argos, but it's for this as well apparently. Worried. Yeah, you get distracted. It's like, in fact, I said that on another vlog. I said he's doing these videos similar to talking on a mobile phone, or you're that distracted. You know, if you're yakking on a phone, you put little mental pictures in your head. So if we're yakking and you're thinking of other things rather than concentrating on the road, up to an extent you are on automatic pilot, aren't you, on a bike? But if you have to think fast if anything happens, I think talking on a camera can be a distraction. Is that how some accidents have occurred? You know, you've got a mental picture in your brain of talking about things and suddenly they stop in front of you and it's panic stations. Look at that. Not a Subaru. It's a Chavmobile. Yeah, I'll go up there as well, Albert. This is the way in. Well, I'm glad it's not rained. See if the camera is still flashing and running, or has it gone pear-shaped? Let's do a quick walk around. I see I've got it gleaming, but there's still lots of grime and rust on. A slight exaggeration. Alright, ping that tape off. That's what I mean. Quite a simple little securing loop. Oh, bugger. Stop flashing, why? Knocked off, is it battery? Yeah, battery's dead. Has the cold killed it? Meant to last for 3 hours. Ah well, I'll charge it back up fully when I get home. You see that sticky stuff stuck on his teacup. And there it comes off quite easy. It's just a little tacky thing to help it stay in one place. Keep that screen protector. Oh well. It's filmed for a bit, so it's not going to show nothing at all, is it? As I said, it's going to be tested quite a bit until I get it out in summertime. Pardon. Can you see them little hornets? I think they look quite cool. I saw Mandy in September, I'd only just got them then. You see, little hornets. Put my fake alarm on. Right. Pardon me, just had a brew before I come out. Yeah, pet parties up there. Pet. Can't read it. It's pound stretch from pet something or other next door. And pets at home there, but they're a bit pricey. Not the way in. Not sure which width flashband to get. I used to use them at work. And that was in different widths and different lengths. I think just to budge. I'll just budge it for now. Look at that fake owl up there. It's just chair pigeons, but they've put netting up as well. Right, bye for now.